Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In today's movie review, this is gonna be a movie review on the 2021 Netflix and Nickelodeon movie from 2021 this year. And I actually watched this movie after I watched Paw Patrol the movie, which I previously reviewed. And of course both these movies also came out the same day on the same day as well. August 20th of 2021. And that's gonna and today's movie review is gonna be on the Netflix and Nickelodeon movie, The Loud House movie. So the story of the Loud House movie is about Lincoln Loud and his parents and his 10 sisters, like Lenny, Lori, Lana, and Lola. You get it. You get the rest if you know them. So in this movie, Lincoln, his parents, and his sisters, that they all go on vacation and holiday to this town and place called Scotland, where while they're there, they actually learn that they're like descendants of royalty. And then of course the Loud family also comes across this dragon. They come across like a baby dragon named I think like. Oh yeah, because the dragon's name was actually Lala, like Leela, whatever you want to pronounce it. But yeah, so and of course some of the Loud family members, like, they basically become friends with Leela the dragon, and of course the Loud families, they're all also out to try and stop this woman, of course, like, who's basically the main villain of the Loud House movie. Yeah, so that's pretty much the basic story of the Loud House movie. So, what do I think of it? Well, after watching the Loud House movie on Netflix for real, I actually didn't really enjoy this film because I've heard from many of my friends that many of my friends on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and basically and mostly YouTube. I've heard from many of my friends that they didn't like the Loud House, and to be honest, I didn't really like it either. Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't really consider this as one of the worst films of 2021, because I've seen worse films that came out this year in 2021. Yeah, because and the voice acting itself, like I will admit, the voice acting itself is actually not that bad, because do I have any positives with the Loud House movie? Like, do I have any positives? Well, the one positive thing I will admit and I will give credit to is definitely the voice acting, because for the actors and voice actors who are in this film, and of course the boys who played Lincoln Loud on the show and the movie, because at least they're trying, of course, so I don't mind that. And as for the voice actresses who played the sisters, like Liliana Mooney, I actually love Liliana Mooney. Like, I think she's like one of my favorite child actresses from the Santa Claus 2 and 3, and of course she was also Twinkle from Higglytown Heroes, and Liliana Mooney was actually the girl who played Lenny on the show and the movie. So that's one positive I have with the Loud House movie, because I think it's probably the only positive thing I have with the Loud House movie, because I think the voice acting itself, I think, is probably the only redeeming quality about the Loud House movie. And the hand-drawn animation itself, it is kind of cartoony for the most part. I mean, that's the point, of course. It's basically like cartoon hand-drawn animation. And of course, the character designs, were they were mediocre at best. Like, they were just mediocre in my opinion. Because I remember back like 5 years ago when I used to like the Loud House. Like Lenny actually used to be, she used to be my all-time favorite character from the Loud House besides Lincoln. But then I changed my opinions, and I'm no longer into the Loud House, and But yeah, and as for the movie itself, like, I didn't really think the Loud House really needed a movie, because I remember, yeah, because even I do remember when they announced about the Loud House movie, when they officially announced about making the Loud House movie, when they announced it, this was supposed to be a theatrical release, but then was changed to a Netflix release. And yeah, I also heard that they're also making a Christmas special movie as well, like later this November on the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, but this time in live action, and they yeah, so. But yeah, the hand-drawn animation itself, it gets a little cartoony, and there are some moments where it does get cartoony, and the musical songs itself, they were just meh. So, yeah, but like I said, the Loud House movie is not really considered. It's not. I don't really think the Loud House is one of the worst films of 2021. I've seen worse movies that came out in 2021 this year, and I've also seen some more watchable movies on streaming services that were more worth watching than the Loud House movie, like Paw Patrol the movie and My Little Pony: A New Generation. Yeah, because I gotta say, I enjoyed Paw Patrol the movie and My Little Pony: A New Generation. I enjoyed both those films a lot more than the Loud House movie. Yeah, because in recent years I left the Loud House fandom for for various reasons, because it's kind of a really long story when you think about it, because we all know what happened. So because that was my past self from last year, but no need to explain the whole thing, because too much detail. But yeah, so if you like the Loud House movie, like if you like the show and the movie itself, then it's fine with me, because I didn't really like this film. I thought it was lame. I thought it was lame. I thought it was lame and boring. It was kind of boring, and even the songs itself that were in this film, they were very boring, because they didn't really interest me a lot. And even the dragon character, Layla the dragon, I've seen better dragon characters this year, like Long from Wish Dragon, which is another Netflix movie that came out this year. Long from Wish Dragon. And of course, Sisu from Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah, so overall, the Loud House movie was not a good film. It was a boring, lame film. But while at the same time, it had pretty decent voice acting, because like I said, the voice acting itself is not too bad, because at least they're trying. And at least they're trying their best. Period. So overall, Loud House movie was lame and boring, and I'm gonna give the Loud House movie 1.5 out of 5. Yeah, 1.5 out of 5. Like it was boring, while at the same time pretty decent voice acting. And like I said, if you still like the Loud House, like if you still like the show and the movie itself, and that's fine with me. Cause in my opinion, cause for me, when it comes to terms of the Loud House, like I'm not really that interested in the Loud House anymore. Because I gotta say, the Loud House is actually one of Nickelodeon's worst modern cartoons that they ever made, other than Breadwinners and Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh, and Planet Sheen. Almost forgot about Planet Sheen, that Jimmy Neutron spinoff. But yeah, so, if you haven't seen the Loud House movie, and if you have Netflix, and if you haven't watched the Loud House movie, and if you like it, then feel free to give this movie a watch if you want. But if you're not a fan of the Loud House, just like me, I wouldn't really recommend watching this film on Netflix. I recommend watching My Little Pony: A New Generation and Paw Patrol the movie. Yeah, because like I said, I enjoy both those films more than this. So there you have it, guys. That's gonna be it for my movie review. That's gonna be it. That's pretty much my thoughts on the Loud House movie, and that's gonna be it for my movie review for today. And so with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And make sure to like this video as well. So with that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.